Magellan, home to a civilization of millions. Until the comet hit. Earthquakes shattered its cities. Firestorms swept the planet. And as Magellan fell into darkness, the survivors faced a world that was unrecognizable. Fighting amongst the ruins of the old world, new factions arose. The Berserkers, the Clerics, the Outlaws, each with their own vision of the future. But it wasn't only the struggle for scarce old world resources that drove them, for the comet had brought something new. Helix, an element unknown to Magellan. It could fuel technology, change the evolution of life, open new abilities to those with the will to control it. For the Clerics, it drove new technological innovation. For the Outlaws, drugs to free their minds. To Berserkers, it gave the power of magic. Seduced by Helix's power, some began to consume it. Addicted, overwhelmed, most degenerated into vicious, mindless mutants. But there were some who could control their addiction. To them, at the cost of their emotions, Helix offered strength, focus, and stamina. These people called themselves the Albs. Seemingly unstoppable, the Albs have waged war on all who will stand between them and their need to obtain Helix. Advancing from the frozen wastes of Zakor and their fortress ice palace, the Albs threaten the future of all the factions on Magellan. Now, as Alb forces prepare their final assault, Jax, renowned Alb commander, is sent on a solo mission. One Alb, selected to change the fate of Magellan. There can be only one consequence for failure.
before they come back to finish the job. And I better find a weapon. I must have been here for days. The helix is gone from my system. I feel weak. Think, Jax. My weapons, my armor. Did Calyx take them? No. If Calyx had seen I was still alive, he would have finished the job. It was someone else. This is Idan. Enemy territory. If Calyx returns, or if the Berserkers find me, I'll be dead for sure. Something useful in there. My skin. I look like one of the free people. There mustn't be a scrap of helix left in my body.
Во, где деньги на планете, знаешь?
Нет, без понятия. А, ну, там не лежат где-то внизу, здесь.
Я говорю, внизу, да?
Ну, выйди, да, посмотри. Не, есть собака, а во втором.
Я понять не имею.
U3, one of my crony units. Looks like it took a lot of damage in the crash. That's unsalvageable. I'm wondering where crony U4 is. If it's still active, then I might find it here in a den. Finding that drone would be helpful. I can't repair this. Rotting technology from the old world. That's all that's here. I'd better move on.
Вот что будет. Если успеть нажать на кнопку, можно не сломать.
here in enemy territory. What was Calyx doing here so far from Zakor? If I want answers, I need to find him. And, for that, I'll need weapons and equipment.
Evacuation sequence initiated. Remain calm and proceed to the indicated exits immediately. Follow all instructions from service personnel. Thank you for your visit to the observatory.
Jetpack. Finally some luck. The guy that took my armor must have dropped it. Now, all I need to do is find a way out, cross kilometers of enemy territory, and find out why my brother tried to kill me. What could go wrong? Damn, the land of the Berserkers. If they recognize me, they could finish Calyx's job for him.
Come on, get up. If you're gonna make a habit of attacking people without warning, you should get better at it. I heard you before you even left the ruins.
Someone tried to kill me. They stole my armor and my equipment. Then I find you here waiting to finish the job.
First you attack me, then you accuse me of being a thief and a murderer? If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Trust me. You need to apologize.
Prove you're not the thief, and I might trust you. Only facts matter, not words.
Trusting people quickly out here is as good a way to get killed as walking around without a decent weapon. Which means you just got very, very lucky. I can help you find a safe place and new equipment, if you stop trying to attack me.
Why would you help me?
That's my job. I look for people out here and help them reach Goliath. You'll be safe there.
Safe? You could be some kind of slaver. What is it you really want?
I want this war to be over. Until then, Goliath needs more people to survive. And people need a safe place to go. Well, a safer place than being out here on your own. But you're welcome to stay and risk being picked up by an Alb raiding party. Between them and the Rot Wars, you won't live long. Say, you didn't see anyone else up there in the ruins, did you? You're the first person I found this trip, and it would save me a trip up there to check.
You're scared of the Alps.
Aren't you? They kill most people on sight, the lucky ones. If you're unlucky, you'll end up a slave or stripped down for Elix inside of one of their converters. But, hey, enough talk. You need to decide what you're gonna do. I'm going back to Goliath, and you can come with me if you like. Safety, security, and you can find work to earn enough to buy equipment. If you want a chance to survive, it's the best offer you'll get. That's why I joined the Berserkers. Out here, drifting and hoping to stay alive. I knew it was only a matter of time before my luck ran out. I know joining a faction doesn't appeal to everyone, but it gave me purpose. And what have you got to lose right now? Nothing from what I can see.
I will come with you. That doesn't mean I trust you.
Trust is earned. That goes both ways. You'd better remember that. Every choice you make adds up in this world. The way you speak to people will determine your course in life. Just take a look at yourself. No armor, no weapons, no companions. You've not exactly succeeded in life, have you? Well, all that changes today. Whatever you've done before, your life can start again. A new beginning. When the next Alb raiding party comes down from the north looking for Elix, the people of Goliath will defend you. You won't see the inside of a converter with us to protect you. Instead, you'll get a chance to prove yourself. To join us.
Why do you want to help me?
Like I said, Goliath needs people. Warriors, cultivators, hunters, storekeepers. Whatever your skills, we can find a place for you.
And you just take people in?
If you stay, you'll have to earn your place. But be you cleric, outlaw, or alb, that's true everywhere. Sure, you'll get given orders and you'll have to follow the law, but it's not like you have things easy out here. Look, we can keep talking, but at some point, you gotta decide. So, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay here, or come with me?
Your actions and words seem to match. I will trust you. For now.
Yes, well, I'll take that as a compliment. You won't regret it. Combat, magic. If those interest you, then the Berserkers offer training to people who join their ranks. We'll make a warrior of you. We should get going. This is Rotboar territory. You won't last long if a pack of them turn up here. Follow me to Goliath, and you can earn the Alexa to buy armor and supplies. Trust me, you'll need them.
I want to find the thief who took my armor.
Well, for anything stolen near here recently, I would start with Ray. He's an outlaw I found out here a few days ago. Very jumpy. Definitely looking for something.
Where do I find him?
Huh. I don't know. He disappeared off to the northeast. I'm guessing he went back to Tavar. But, hey, I wouldn't rush after him. He's probably sold your armor by now.
I will come with you to Goliath. Lead the way.
Then follow me. And if we lose each other for any reason, you'll find Goliath to the east, at the foot of the mountain. Just look for the light from our mana shrine. You can see that from a good distance away. Oh, and the name's Duras. Pleased to meet you.
Just lead the way.
Very well. And keep up. Keep your eyes open. We're entering the hunting grounds of some of the local wildlife. And neither of us want to end up as rock wars. Are you ready to go on? Let's go. Okay. Watch your step. I've never come through this area once without getting attacked.
If it's so dangerous, why do you come out here?
Magalan almost died when the comet hit. A living, breathing planet turned to ash and dust. But the Berserkers are using their magic to bring our world back to life. Just look around you. Edan is the greenest place on Magalan. They need more people. And they offer anyone who comes the same chance to start over. We should move on. One downside of all this plant life is that you can't see the rot boards coming.
Let's keep going.
All right, and follow me. We should get moving.
What are the ruins over there?
Remnants of the old world. A reminder that the past can be left behind.
Can we find anything useful there?
Maybe. Maybe. A group of clerics came through this area a few days ago. A scouting party reconnoitering Goliath. Well, that was their plan. Instead, they ran into a group of rot boars. Got chased into those ruins and haven't come out.
Maybe they're alive. Haven't you checked?
Checked on the enemy? Yes, well, maybe you're right. We're all allies in the fight against the owls. But those ruins are dangerous. The rot boars might still be there. Why haven't you joined a faction?
Why did you choose to join the Berserkers and not the clerics?
The clerics follow the god Kalan, who tells them technology will save us all. I don't believe in gods, and I don't think boxes of cables hold all the answers.
Maybe I should join the Outlaws.
Huh. They might call themselves the kings of the desert, but they're just hanging on to survival like the rest of us. And that survival comes at the cost of anyone around them, even their own kind.
Maybe I should join the Elves.
You don't join the Owls. You're born one, or they choose you. That means most people are taken, rejected, and killed horrifically. The survivors are turned into mindless addicts. They might once have been free people like you and me, but Elix has turned them all into emotionless killing machines. Go to Zakor if you want, but all that will await you is misery and death.
I have no interest in factions. I cannot decide whether to join a faction out here. Let's go on.
Well, we have a choice to make. They're short of equipment. We could see if the clerics have left any in the ruins.
You want us to go into the ruins?
That's up to you. But there's a risk to that. So maybe we should just head straight for Goliath. I better warn you that the creatures in there won't take prisoners. It would definitely be safer to bypass them for now. So, what do you think? Shall we risk entering the ruins?
Let's go into the ruins.
A brave choice. Opportunities are there to be seized.
Выбрали трудный путь.
This cleric should be around here somewhere.
Давай-ка пока я это надо выбирать. Хотя я очень
Are you ready to go on? Let's go. We should get moving.
По-моему, здесь так, знаешь, обычно просто мне это очень нравится идея. Я думаю, мне это
Are you ready to go on?
Looks like someone used this as a camp before.
I'll help you.
Maybe I could use it. This place will come in handy.
Бывает, я могу сказать. Я быстро кончил это.
Are you ready to go on?
Ну, я как говорил, то это секрет.
Let's go.
Вот зачем обычно говорят кровь? Когда это то, что что-то там очень плохо.
Let's go.
И я резал очень все дела.
Looks like someone used this as a camp before now. Maybe I could use it. This will come in handy.
Ой, завалите меня. Ну быстро. А просто как знаешь, крылом получится.
Are you ready to go on? Let's go.
Ты стоим вниз, что не спим? Я прочесть вообще не могу, что там написано. Клевая идея, но я не могу прочесть. Выберем.
Are you ready to go on? Look out! Let's go. These ruins look like they were some sort of machine shop in the old world.
You know about the old world.
Only what I've learned on my travels.
Ruins and wreckage. The old world is irrelevant.
Irrelevant? It's where we all came from. The Berserkers want to grow the world back to what it was. The other factions pick through its bones, hoping to find the technology it left us. I'll get this one. Oh.
меня заглючило? Блин, меня заглючило. Да. Я начал говорить, и меня заглючило. О, отлично, самому начал. Упс.
Are you ready to go on? Let's go. We should get moving. Let's go. I'll help you.
This is a camp before now. Maybe I could use it.
Ладно, не успел.
Let's go. We should get moving. Let's go.
Looks like someone knows this.
I'll help you.
This place will be
Let's go.
Помочь? Нет? Там разбирайся.
We should get moving. Are you ready to go on?
This place will come in handy.
Let's go. We should get moving. Let's go. We should get moving. These ruins look like they were some sort of machine shop in the old world.
You know about the old world?
Only what I've learned on my travels.
Ruins and wreckage. The old world is irrelevant.
Irrelevant? It's where we all came from. The Berserkers want to grow the world back to what it was. The other factions pick through its bones, hoping to find the technology it left us.
Он идет право, лево нет. Подружка заново. Паркур! Что-то это ж не ожидал. А господи, что я говорю.
was something hanging there. No, I'm not good enough for that.
Я, по-моему, просто не знаю, как это называется. Воу-воу. Наши будут прикольненько ставить, когда мы выйдем так верстика. Найдет мясо, так сидишь с этим мясом, штуки 200, съедающихся. Вот, божественно будет. Просто реально собираешься эти стороны, а потом ты кидать пытается. Тут еще есть. Ну, я хочу пойти. О, спасибо. Перепрел. Аж пускай вниз. Глаза привыкли. Ощущение. Ну, как бы да. Когда этого играл, да, вот не знаю, может я и выбрал трудный выбор, потому что я такое чувство, что, ну, я буду часто менять после этого. Может нереально уменьшиться на 1. Ну, сделать средний. А то я выбрал трудный, что-то так почувствовал, что что-то я это загнул. Я вот об этом задумался. Ну, как на игре в мире почти так же все осталось. Просто на игре нет, просто играл так. У меня после детства брали, а нет баг, который есть, это онлайн, можно залить дома и не психуешь.
Here, I found these.
Elix technology. It's forbidden to berserkers. Officially, you're supposed to hand it in when you arrive in Goliath. But that'll be your choice. Just don't go flashing those weapons around when we get back, okay? Some berserkers are really strict about the laws. Others are more lenient. You see, we leave the elves and clerics to rely on machines. In Edan, we use magic.
Do you often find clerics at Edan?
All the factions come here. For intel, for resources. We all take from each other. At least it's just raids from the clerics for now. There have been wars in the past. And it does seem like there are some clerics who want to repeat those mistakes and take us back into open warfare.
Let's go on to Goliath.
Right. Follow me.
You say there were elves in this area. How long ago was that?
The raider crashed a week ago. It's been quiet since then. Well, apart from the scouting party on the edge of the forest. It feels like something serious is brewing up there in Zakor. And that's bad news for us all. Let's go. We should get moving. Let's go.
Ну, я тоже ожидал, что что-то получилось. Я как и думал, что Дуглас такой, когда ты предполагал, как он как Диего. То да, он это будет относиться ко всему более-менее спокойно. Когда он спали басу.
I'll help you.
Где-то это фильм. Там пусть не помогал, мне приносит. Да какой-то больше получается. Сейчас я как падаю сюда. Даже как нет, но больше.
Let's go. We should get moving. Are you ready to go on? I'll get this one. We should get moving.
Открыли оттуда вот. Да. Обладали, как кажется, сохранятся. F5.
Are you ready to go on? Let's go. We should get moving. You should be able to make your way on alone from here. You can find supplies and get yourself back on your feet in Goliath. And then, the choice will be yours.
So I can just leave whenever I want.
You should try to get a better weapon and some armor before heading into the wastelands, but it's up to you. Have a look around our community. See what we can offer you.
What happens if you find an alb here?
They try and kill us, so we kill them. Except the Separatists, a group of Albs that has broken away from Zakor. Maybe they could be allies.
You think the Separatists will help you fight the Albs?
Maybe these Separatists want to join the Free People. Maybe they're just another threat. But I'm sure that together, we can defeat the Albs. But, for now, the Separatists are outnumbered, without friends and defiant. They're already finding life is hard out here if you haven't joined one of the factions. That makes them jumpy, so I'd be careful around them. They're suspicious of everyone. Well, we have reached Goliath, but this is only the start of your journey. Look for me once you've settled in. You'll find me up at Warlord Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath.
All right, you can stop there. In the name of the Hooded Crows, and with a power invested in me by the warlords of Goliath, I hereby challenge you to state who you are and what you want. You should know that Goliath is eternally vigilant in its search for Albs.
Do I look like an Alb?
Well, Albs are normally pasty white, but I've heard some of them are painting themselves to look normal just so they can come in here and cause trouble. All right. You can go in, but all weapons must remain sheathed. Start anything, and a paladin will turn you to ash faster than you can say, I wish that Duras guy hadn't sent me here. Oh, and don't steal anything or flash technology around. I don't expect any more or less from you.
Understood.
Good. Then I welcome you in the name of the Berserkers.
Who are the Hooded Crows?
We are the warrior clan of the Berserkers. Our warlord Ragnar, proven in battle, worthy defender of Goliath, leads us as we stand to defend our cause from all who would oppose it, from within or without. We stand as guardians for fairness and justice, equality and order. All who wish to join the Berserkers must answer to Ragnar.
Who's Ragnar?
How can you not have heard of him? Ragnar the Fierce? Ragnar, son of Bajar? He is the highest warlord here in Goliath. Literally, he lives up there in the ruins from the old world.
Who's in charge here?
Weren't you listening?
Yeah.
As long as Thorold, the great pilgrim and master of all magic, is away on retreat, Ragnar, warlord of the Hooded Crows, is in charge. Warlord of warlords, mighty and just, he is an example to us all. I wouldn't go knocking on his door unless you're serious about joining us. But you might get lucky and see him in the lower quarter. He likes to keep an eye on things personally.
Right, got it.
That's why Duras sent you here? To be recruited? You better join us and not the outlaws if you want to live. Follow the laws, impress people, and Ragnar might see fit to let you become a berserker. Break the laws, and we'll break you.
So, your leader Thorold is not in the city?
No. Master Thorold, the pilgrim, glorious, great, and wise, has gone into retreat. There he seeks answers. From there he will return to bring us victory. He will return as soon as his mission is successful. Until then, he has given Warlord Ragnar command of Goliath.
Okay, I've got it. So, what can I do to earn my stay?
Can you handle a weapon?
Yes.
Then you'll find work. We're short of people since the attacks began.
This place doesn't sound too safe.
Where is? With the Alps looking to tear down this whole world.
You're short of people?
Everyone's lost people to the Alps. Workers, cultivators, warriors. They're all looking for more hands. You'll need to earn your place. But there are tasks for all hands. And the shards to pay for them.
You use shards as money?
What else are you going to use? Everyone uses Elexit as money. And don't start on with trying to barter your way with raptor shit. You'll need Elexit, or decent old world scrap if you want to make a deal.
It sounds like you're expecting trouble.
Outlaws, clerics, and now the Alps starting wars, and that's before we talk about mutants. Where have you been if you don't think there's trouble in the world? But don't worry, you'll be safe here. No Alps getting past me.
Is there somewhere I can stay in Goliath?
Maybe down by the tavern or with the cultivators. Try the lower quarter. There's room there for honest men. Pay your way, or work for your stay, and you'll be welcome. We are the protectors of Magaland, and we welcome all free people here.
Так, ну все что? Ай, по-моему, не попал ставить. Оп! Пошел. Я покажу, как это запустилось. Я посмотрю, как реакция будет.
Why are you messing with technology?
Как-то пофиг. Ну, замедельство пофигу. Я хочу попороться просто. Пацаны, смотри, что я умею. Я успеваю такая. Да, реакция наливай опять. Ладно. По-моему, наш реакция наливай.
Put that technology away.
Ну, мне кажется, я просто буду недоволен смотреть. Не знаю, это либо потому что Я на черный дождь влез с самого начала, меня особо агрится. Блин. Я поприкался. Если куда топить, я не знаю. Что это за фигня? Это что? Так, кто-нибудь есть? Реакция, что я в чужом доме, я не пойму. Это есть какой-то дом все-таки? Ладно, допустим. Давай вернемся, попытаемся ходить по домам, интересно. Вообще, реакция какая-то нулевая.
Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
Мне просто говорят, чтобы я остановился, я не занимался. Все, тебе помогу, дядя за это. Я просто намекаю. Пацаны, зачем? Может, это... Ладно, это пад, согласен. Не то, что я планировал. Я хотел зайти в дом. Я в доме. О, реакция. Где реакция на то, что я влез в чужой дом? Вообще не будет обидно, то есть меня не будет агриться на то, что я влез в чужой дом. Наверное, тоже наверное.
Just watch out for those damned owls. There's still some of them out there.
I'm watching you.
Я в твоем доме. Почему реакция нулевая? Почему ты меня не поднимаешь меч? Тебе завтра человек, а это кто?
Yeah, what do you want?
Ну блин, серьезно? Я могу что, жить нормально, могу проходить спокойно, я ничего не сделаю. Блин. Прикалывайся, слышал, что в дом. Блин, а что не ставить? Друзья,
That text will get you in trouble. Put it away or dispose of it.
Мне больше говорить.
You are not permitted. Good. That's the right decision.
Подожди, он что, среагировал на то, что я запрыгнул? Я тоже так тоже. А, то есть то, что я залез туда, он на это среагировал.
That's the right decision.
Ну почему здесь он не реагирует? Я знаю, что я был мамой сознания, то есть пришел чел, смотри, тебе приходит неизвестный человек, вообще ты его первый раз видишь, ты можешь бегать вокруг дома, не знаешь, что ты агришься, этот канал залезает, ты залезаешь туда наверх, какого фига, а то, что я здесь сижу, блин, как-то пофиг. Блин, ну как-то не знаю, вот. Хоть такой этого не было. Я не мог просто лезть в чужой дом, просто так найти. Типа, здрасте. Почему они это брали? Надо, блин, Я бы лучше этот день не умирал бы. Ну, оставил, как они прыгают, говорит, ты зашел в чужой дом, и тебя должны это... Уже охранял. Либо они имеют в виду, что уже, ну... Что в готике все. Хотя ты вспомнишь в Харидисе, во второй готике, когда уже не кадры, они тоже так на это реагируют. Меня будешь свинить, да, глазами. Какой ты кому держишь? Надо попасть. Где он стоит? Ладно, я встану. Блин. Вообще неправильно сделали. Итак, какая-то реакция на то, что я, ну... То, что я передал на все родные технологии, как-то всем пофиг.
Go. And what is your crime?
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this Berserker settlement, while Master Thorol is on pilgrimage. Anyone who commits a crime must answer to me. Emissaries from the other communities also have to speak to me first. So, are you an emissary? Why are you here? Speak.
Я альдесертир. Честно говоря, я не из Эдена. Я не должен тебе рассказывать. Мне не надо что ответить для прикола. Я никто. Я такой, мне не важно, как тебя зовут. Я никто. Не знаю, что. Второй, наверное, прикольнулся. Не, ну честно, я могу ответить, что я не из Эдена. Это... Я не обязан сказать, типа, наехать, но если ты кто знает. А если ты сейчас без я никто, то ты бы давал мне что интереснее будет. Мясонос сохранился, так что можно вернуться, потом может побегать. Хотя перед ним можно ради прикола использовать для этого. Трикпак, это значит, как он пытается реагировать. А давай отвечу.
I am an Alp defector. My people tried to kill me, and I'm seeking refuge.
You survived an Alb execution? Even if that is true, then you marched straight into the lion's den. So you had better think very carefully about your next answer. Again, what exactly do you want here?
Я еще не могу. Прикольно, ты такой, я тебе это залетел. Я думаю, я за это втык даст, если честно. Я думаю, за это, ну все, тебе хана за это. Не, я бы не против, если реально поднял на микрофон, ну ок. Как бы не удивлен. А мне нужна информация.
I need information.
So you're a seeker. Everyone who wants to move freely in my city must contribute. So if you want to be tolerated here, you must follow my rules. These rules are very simple. If you harm the Berserker community, you will pay. If you serve the community, you will receive fair compensation for it. I hope we understand one another, because if not, you will have to answer to me. Is that clear?
You're the boss.
Yes, correct. The quicker you understand that, the better for you. Heed my advice, and you will find the Berserkers to be good hosts. Is there anything else?
Master Thorald. What kind of man is he?
Thorald is not here at the moment. The warlords are in charge of the day-to-day running, though all owe their allegiance to him, the Pilgrim. He has taken it upon himself to go into retreat, to seek the answers we need for Edan to survive. His knowledge of magic is superior to anyone's. If there is any person capable of solving the problems we face, it is the Pilgrim.
Do you think the Berserkers can stop the Alps from conquering Edan?
The Berserkers raised Edan from wasteland to forest. This is our home, and we will hold it.
I heard you had taken heavy losses.
War takes its toll. The clerics fought us, the outlaws have raided us. Now we must face the elves. But the Berserkers' roots run deep into the ground here. And we have something to fight for. With magic, with self-belief and hard steel, we have returned as many dead elves to Zakor as they have left Berserkers dead and dying here. Cormag, Angrim, and myself will see the Berserkers stand firm. Talk to Angrim if you want to know more.
How is your war against the Alps going?
Our war? This isn't a war of our choosing. They attacked us. Then they sent a party to construct a converter in the north of Edan. You'll find the metallic ruins of it there. And the soil around that monstrosity holds the bones of the Alps that came with it. Since then, they have raided, rather than trying to hold ground in Edan. But who knows where and when they will strike next? Here, or in Tavar, or Ignadon. War has hurt them, no doubt. Even their own kind has rebelled. There's a group of Alp separatists to the north. They continue their love of Helix machines, but they are fighting their own kind.
Where can I find Angrim?
Look for him in the Warriors' Quarter, near the Mana Shrine.
Where is the Warrior Quarter?
That would be near the Mana Shrine. If you wish to find something in Goliath, take your feet out of the door and find someone else to be your tour guide.
Where can I buy armor like yours?
Ha! You can't simply buy a warlord's armor. You don't even have the rank of a cultivator, let alone that of a warrior. And you want warlord's armor?
Why not?
Slow down, friend. First prove to me that you would be a good cultivator. So, make yourself useful in the city, and we can talk about better armor for you.
Let's assume I help you out.
Yes?
What kind of special tasks would you have for me?
Special tasks? Why would you figure that I need someone who can do more than just the usual?
Because I see what's going on here.
Is it that obvious that we have some problems here in Goliath?
Шаг низ головы, но если на реально выглядит, нельзя настолько честно, что грех хватает там. Либо шаг низ головы. Но это точно наеду на него. Но опять все равно буду перезагружать, так что можно ответить.
A fish rots from the head down.
Don't go too far. I'm guessing wherever you came from sees conditions far worse than you'll find here, despite the attacks we are suffering. Bear that in mind before you criticize. And it also takes guts to confront me. So you really want to help us out?
Yes.
There are many things to be done. Our people are dedicated, but we still have supply shortages. Food, medicine, machine parts, and other equipment. There are too few cultivators in the fields. Speak to the people here, and they can tell you where your skills are best used. Earn their trust, and you may earn mine. And if you're planning to join us, then I will have a very special task for you. A lot of people come to me, looking to join us, to climb the ranks. You look like you have ambition. If you earn my trust, you'll go far here. You shouldn't rely on machines.
Я даже перепрожил, смотри, алфа. Я не понимаю, а почему он так не делает? Смотри, потому что клирика просто. А я не могу использовать. Все. Реакция нулевая, я не знаю, меня вот это тяжелый уровень, меня вот это должны быть накарать. Так видишь, меня не наказывают. Мне пофиг. Мне больше всего напрягает и обидно то, что, я тупо захожу в чужие дома. Нашел чужой дом, мне их тут не дали. Блин, блин. Сяут, например, чтобы если все начинают колено. Все пофиг.
Goods are the whole heart of trade. And what's the world without trade?
Helix technology must be given
Fuck
in
all
at
of
the
them.
pit.
I hope they drown in their own shit.
Hey, did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliad? Energy weapons taken from the clerics? I'd be interested in getting a look at them, if you know how I could get a chance to do that.
Be careful. You know I could get you exiled for even asking about that.
Yes, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Listen, what I need is some help. Let's be straight. You recently tracked down a pair of cleric weapons, didn't you?
Is that an accusation?
This is a small town with lots of big mouths. There aren't really that many secrets. So, have you given those weapons over to the pit? Or do you still have them? I know some people who would be happy to pay for them. The berserkers don't want them. The clerics do.
Are you some sort of traitor?
Me? No, I'm no traitor. I just know some interested parties who would like to get hold of those weapons. I'm sure they would be grateful for your help. You'd be making some useful friends.
Friends? You mean you're a cleric, or you know someone who is.
That sort of accusation can get someone killed, so don't go shouting that at me. I'm no use to you dead. Besides, you can do with a friend. And the shards they bring.
What will you pay me for them?
Of course. I can offer you Alexid if you give them to me. That would only be fair. And should you wish to learn more about technology, I could point you to where answers can be found.
I'll sell the weapons to you.
Sell? No, think of this as a finder's fee. I'll make sure these get back to the right place.
No, right?
Что ты играешь? 5 часов игры в Эликс. Я уже наиграл. Как-то пофиг.
Damn technology! Take it to the pit!
Наверное, только эти могу. Просто, вообще-то я выбрал тяжелый. Если там есть на второй, как показать, сложность. У меня тяжелая. Я никогда нет. Ну как он наводит на дух преступления? Не, лучше так. Ну, сложно комбо тяжело. Сложность выбить между легкой стандарт и легким тяжелым. Я выбрал тяжелый вообще. У меня тяжелый сложный бой. Так, вот. Я просто быстро я дальше не разбираюсь. Конечно, можно не предпобудно попробовать сфигануть. Поставить. Пострелять вот. Мне просто, конечно, я использую весь технологии все. Я не знаю английский, но... Я вот так не понимаю. Я нашел не прикол, попробовать только меня, что ли. Просто такое... Да, попробовать просто интересно. Какая на это реакция будет? Ну, нажми в тык, да. Я просто не знаю, за что, когда мне... Либо пока я буду наигрывать, что ли.
Put that technology away.
Так скучно становится. Интересно. Ты говорил-то мне, что они мне в тыле зададут, я начну не страдать. Давай-ка я перед ним, что ли, сделаю.
Wait, one moment.
What now?
Seeing as you're looking to settle down here, you'll be needing to make friends, won't you? So, friend, why don't you head down to the tavern and bring me something back?
You're going to get drunk on guard duty?
It'll take more beer than you can carry to go to my head. Come on, I'm stuck here. Least you can do is get me a pint.
What do you want from the tavern?
Beer, water, hops, barley, that touch of genius, nectar of the gods. Ah, now I really need a drink.
Я знаю, что за ними сделаю, просто сейчас мне придется... Да, господи, а чё?
All technology must be consigned to the past. Take it to the pit.
А, ну, по-моему, всем пофиг. Ладно, я... Так неинтересно. Блин, дай-ка чуть-чуть на тест. И... Да, я вот... Ну, я просто не хочу то, что я просто отвечал как попало. Ой, это еще дальше оказывается. Да. Ну, просто неинтересно, если я буду отвечать, как я хотел. Это чего? Это... А, это момент, когда я свою мнение изменился. А, блин, откуда я блин? Это в какой момент начинает посмотреть? Блин. Давай отсюда, что ли? Просто я к нему подходить, так еще нормально поговорить, а не как там.
I'll get this one.
Так, и вот пальцы просто придется мне продумывать стратегию того, как я дерусь, это все, ну, мне косы не хватает. Коса.
You should be able to make your way out alone from here. You can find supplies and get yourself back on your feet in Goliath. And then, the choice will be yours.
So I can just leave whenever I want.
You should try to get a better weapon and some armor before heading into the wastelands, but that's up to you. Have a look around our community. See what we can offer you.
What happens if you find an alb here?
They try and kill us, so we kill them. Except the Separatists, a group of Alps that has broken away from Zakor. Maybe they could be allies.
You think the Separatists will help you fight the Alps?
Maybe these Separatists want to join the Free People. Maybe they're just another threat. But I'm sure that together, we can defeat the Alps. But, for now, the Separatists are outnumbered, without friends and defiant. They're already finding life is hard out here if you haven't joined one of the factions. That makes them jumpy, so be careful around them. They're suspicious of everyone. Well, we have reached Goliath, but this is only the start of your journey. Look for me once you've settled in. You'll find me up at Warlord Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath.
броня полностью нейтральна. Теперь я знал, что голый плохо себя будет. Стойкость. Броня, сила, стойкость. А интеллект ловкость надо. Крепкое здоровье. Стойкость. А мне кажется, я пока зон, замков, ловкость, уверен. Я один там. Как оружие. Походу. Фигак. Что-то быстро за убийство. О, а вот, блин, а вот это клевая вещь. Мышечный опыт за убийство врагов. А, нижний череп. Чтение вот чтение приносит больше опыта. Вот эти два клевые вещи. Немедленно добавляют, если это кто-то есть. Ну, тоже неплохо. Увеличит опыт за время. Раз, два, три, хороший. Парыга дает скидку торговцу, лучше было умение, тоже. Лечит харизму. Каждый уровень лучше способность. Это, наверное, правильно, с каждым номером много. Правильно. Оно для стихии ниже. Без стенки. Магия, хитрость, берсеркер. Это обычно хитрость, чтобы мы использовать магию. Манна. Ну, мутузить роботов. Ничем, это самая бестолковая вещь, я знаю, поэтому магию надо качать. Поэтому мне нужна хитрость. Получается, да? Интеллект. Чего она дает возможность чернорожный берсеркер принять ауру. Вот это тоже неплохо. Идеальный выстрел. Вот тут несколько стрел тоже неплохо. Или как? Знание камуфляж, дубленая кожа. Я так и думал. Я говорил, что у пелериков, у берсерков будет криминально подобно магического доспеха, вот тебе, пожалуйста, дубленная кожа. Вот, я говорю, что есть такой бойцовский дух, кровавая жертва. Используя заклинание кровавой жертвы. Что он делает? Заклинание энергии, осколок. Оружие ближнего боя. Задук, это быстро запас. Когда жизненная энергия мало. Камуфляж. И исцеление. Ну, я так и думал. И У меня холодность есть. Смотреть не знаю как. Я вот посмотрел бы. Многие способности. Я вот этим, но мне учитель харизмы, учитель харизмы. Где вы поймешь? Мне нужно учить. Ну да. А со мной надо будет смотреть. Сила парира каждый. Мне бы это, как бы сказать, броня тоже, трофей, я подучил, если честно. 12, мне не хватает 3 очка. Это вложить, то есть, я по 2 очка я могу вложить. Мне не хватает. Тупо. Интеллект и ловкость. Если нужен интеллект и ловкость. Я не смотрел любитель поездки, путешествий. Это бессмысленно, блядь. Я сам пишу. Крепкое здоровье. Выносливость хорошая, вот это тоже нужна вещь стоит. Ну, я лучше побегу поищу, называется.
All right, you can stop there. In the name of the hooded crows, and I hereby you should.
Do
well, but I. Oh, I don't.
Under.
Good.
Ладно, можно не слушать, потому что все это уже смотрел.
It sounds like you're
out.
Is
Оно можно найти. Я пока не пойду.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Now's not the time, all right?
Я не могу с ними говорить. Ой. Но он, блин, запрещен. Значит, мало.
Leave your hands where I can see them.
Что, что-то не так? Ой, я там вообще. Опять хоббит. Вообще, они должны были реагировать на то, что запрос зашел уже. Типа, какого фига? И все. Потому что, ну, блин. Знаете, так и было, просто заходят, они смотрят, как это. Смотри, кто зашел, говорит. И штаны пошел отсюда. Хотя они этого не забирают. А, это Борис. Вот и состоит.
Hey, are you my backup?
What backup?
Oh, for the love of God. There's no one gonna send me some relief. I need a piss, a sit down, and a different fucking view.
Я не знаю, что он запрещен, но меня не спалили. Да, я очень внимательный человек. Охотничьи штаны влезть. Тополы. Но, кстати, я могу тебе таскать. Этот предмет нельзя продать. Я потом вообще подскажу. Не, я не могу им... Вообще не могу им пользоваться. Много сил требуется. я вообще не смогу двигаться, вообще никак. Не круче. Я делаю, нет, не правильно. Так, это такишка, ну окей. А, ну эти меняются. Заметишь. Все, нахуй следует. Потому что, блин, ну... Я просто могу сейчас... Ты не задумываясь просто. Пожалуйста. Что мне делают? Никого нет, меня не выгоняют. Ты что хочешь, что называется. Реакция, конечно, была прикольная. Ну вот тебя аж из-за пизда пользовался. А как ты всеми, блин, даже 5 важно самое прикольное делать. 5 важно так полетел. А, мне пофиг. Время за этих не дали, что не влияет.
Fucking monster!
What are you doing here?
Ой, да ладно, ты что там такое делаешь? Ладно. Мне кажется, что можно спокойно можно кататься, вот так и летать, тебе будет проще. Ну что, я бы. Я до сих пор бегаю с этим, вот, с ультра сложностью. Нет, я бегу с тяжелым. Честный берсеркер. О. Я очень честный. Я просто беру. Не, все ничего. Я честно, все в порядке, видишь, все в порядке, ничего. То есть я пересидел все-таки, да? Такой стою здесь, такой, что тихо, а я не садится. Ну и ладно. Блин, вот об этом я и говорю, что, пожалуйста, я тырю, всем пофиг. Не, я только что стырил. Оружие, которое мне нифига не подтягивает, потому что мне сила ловкости требуется. Ну да.
Another incomer. Are you here to trade, fight, or just add another mouth to the masses? Because unless we get help, I don't know how we're going to keep feeding the people we've already got here. They are supposed to be able to conjure stuff up with their magic, but can they do that with supplies? Can they magic up the food we need? No, they can't.
Magic up supplies?
Mana, spells, magic it up, whatever you want to call it. Work here might be quite hard, physical labor, but it's supposed to be balanced out with magic. But where is the help that I need? Then, what does magic do for me when I'm hungry? In any case, I won't let myself be deceived. Even if our magic can protect us from what is out there, it is no replacement for a full stomach.
What do you have to trade?
You can take a look at our stock. The selection is more limited than I'd like, but it's what we have. Of course, if we weren't besieged by outlaws, albs, and we're still pen-pushing bureaucrats, I could offer you more.
Are things really that bad in Goliath?
That depends who you ask. I'm sure there are some who don't notice how hard it is for everyone at the bottom of the pile.
Teach me something.
Of course.
А кого я нашел, мне просто интересно. Я нашел, кого мне надо. А такая нифига себе ничего не могу сделать, потому что мне не хватает. Ну ты мне нравишься, Адира. Я искал того, кто мне нужен. Идеально. Извини, ты мне ничем не поможешь сейчас.
It sounds like you have a problem.
Oh, I wish it was only one. But let's start with the Icing clan, promising me regular deliveries from the Valley of the Damned, and then failing to get them for me. It's time Master Thorald returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, it seems like he has plans greater than, say, making sure everyone gets fed. If we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air. Then, why should you care if our warlords don't?
Aren't you angry about that?
Of course I'm angry. My only motive is to keep people fed. If I'm going to achieve that, I need someone to talk to Angrim. I need someone to persuade him how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is the only thing that matters. But let's see them try fighting when they've not eaten for a week. Can you tell Angrim that's how bad it is? That if we don't start getting boxes of supplies, then the only thing he'll have to eat is boxes.
Where can I find this Master Thorald?
Pilgrim has been gone for so long, I'm not sure anyone knows where he is. He announced that he needed to go into retreat for some higher purpose, and that was it. You left. All we know is that his leaving had something to do with Elix and mana. But what exactly? I don't think anyone knows.
It sounds like these supply problems are getting you down.
No guards for escorting the supplies here or to distribute them afterwards. Outlaws and clerics stealing some of what we do send.
Yes, it's not just you. I had my armor stolen by an outlaw.
Outlaws. The one thing you can trust them to do is to steal things.
And you know where they take the things they've stolen?
Well, if they're true outlaws, there is only one place they'll take them. Straight to Tavar and a share of the profit.
Interesting to know. I will speak to Angram for you.
Thank you. My hunters are doing their best, but we can't get by without those food supplies from the valley.
Знаешь, мне кажется, так догадываться, если просто старый мультик не первый, то есть Берсерки это старый лагерь, Изгой это новый лагерь, а Клирики это болотный лагерь.
Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
Нет, это заказываю то, что... Но мне ничего не дают делать, то, что все говорят, что я не должен использовать, а я что-то пусть. Так, ну, что...
There's nothing for you here, so why don't you just leave? What are you doing here? I will notice if anything goes missing, all right?
Ah, Gunfast. What news from the fields?
You hear Yora's still looking for volunteers to go up to the converter?
Good luck to him.
What is it you want?
What the fuck are you doing?
Можно было взять, я не видел, что он запрещенный.
Is that so?
It's his own fault.
You hear an outlaw's been spotted up around the main gate.
What I said.
You're the second person to tell me that.
I am.
What have we here? Welcome to the Berserkers. You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred traditions. Most sacred of all, never have an empty glass. Tell me, what brings you here?
Is this your tavern?
It is indeed. Tavern, home from home, resting place for the hardworking man. We offer shelter to all loyal berserkers. You want something to drink?
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Ну, это тут такой разговор. Давайте попозже ответьте.
Yeah? Do you know for...
Tell me. Have you heard anything about the Alps recently?
Well, it's said that they were very active a few days ago. One of them Alps, Calyx, they say, seemed to be very interested in the old observatory in the mountains up there to the west.
Calyx? Do you know where he is now?
He and his troops went north. Pity. He made it out just before the force sent after him got there. Must have had a fright. There've been no more Alps seen since then.
Do you know where in the north he is gone?
I don't really get any news from past the first border region up there in the highlands of Bessa. There's not many berserkers prepared to venture far into the Icelands. Hardly anyone who's seen the Ice Palace has returned alive.
Do you know anyone who made it all the way down to the Ice Palace?
Not that is still alive. There were a few warriors, but we lost them in the last attack.
Why do you use such old weapons?
What? You think you can't kill someone with a sword? You don't need Elex weapons to survive. You ask the elves. Their technology against our magic, and they're the ones in the ground.
Maybe the berserkers just got lucky.
Ha!
Are you one of those people that looks at a shiny gun and thinks it's progress? Elex rots whatever it touches. Look at the owls. They might as well be mutants. They're unnatural.
Leather armor can't stop energy weapons.
Oh, of course it can. It's magic. Nature is magic. Real magic. Took the comet for people to realize that. So, that's what we do here. We work with nature. Nature gives us mana, and mana gives us magic.
Who are the Berserkers?
We're the only real free people there are. I know, we have our laws. But better that than a knife at your throat like the outlaws. Or an Elex edition like those owls. We're working together to make this world better. You work hard here, you're rewarded. There's no others will be so fair to you.
Idan is different to the other places I've been.
Well, there you have me beaten. I've never left Idan, but from what I've been told, the comet scorched the ground and what didn't die was poisoned by Elex. It's only here that the world is growing again. Generations of Berserkers have worked hard to make this place. And now we have the World Hearts. The other lands should be welcoming us. They should be begging us to come and heal the world instead of attacking us.
I am going, all right?
Oh yeah. Ragnar's always popping in here to let me know his plans. Treats me like a brother.
No, из логики давайте, конечно, проблема.
I have to go.
Hey, can I help you? What do you want here?
Who wants to know?
My name is Born. I am the chief overseer of the seedling farms here in Goliath. Let me welcome you to Goliath, the jewel of Magalan. Here you can see what our world once was, and what she can be again. But tread carefully whilst you're here. Some of the plants we're cultivating in the seedling farms are fragile. Damaging them means exile to the Valley of the Damned. So I'd watch your step. It'll make life easier all round. Life is a lot more comfortable here in Goliath than out in that valley.
What is a supervisor?
Someone who has already worked so long at a job that people have decided they are better organizing people than doing the actual job.
What's a seedling farm?
We grow a lot of different plants here. Specimens of all the types we can find. But of them all, the World Hearts are the most important. For where they grow, all life will follow. That's why these plants get their own fortified defenses. If you would like to see the work we do, you are welcome to visit us. Many incomers stay to become cultivators. We always have space for more people willing to dedicate themselves to Magalan. I hope you find your place here.
See you later.
Everything was better earlier, but still.
You think you can get a hold of a decent set of ALP components? I can find some shards to cover that.
Well, there's a face I haven't seen before. Newcomer, aren't you?
You have a problem with new faces?
Problem? Me? Oh, I never have problems, only solutions. And I reckon we can solve problems for each other.
What problems?
Of the financial kind. The kind where I've got money I'm just looking to give away, and you have empty pockets to fill.
Sounds like a scam.
Cautious? Oh, I like that. It means you're discreet. And discreet is just what I need. Except maybe being impaled at the unmentionables with a hot, rusty poker. But, and I'm getting to the point, here's me, right? A loyal and honest berserker. Someone who knows what's right, what's legal, and what's not. Then, there's a newcomer like you, well, any newcomer has the potential to make honest mistakes when it comes to legalities. And if you did, then I, as an honest berserker, could help put such mistakes right in a way that earns us both elixir.
You want to trade illegal goods?
Illegal here is legal there. Law's just a matter of geography, isn't it? So, if you were to get your hands on rare, legally questionable items, I could, being a loyal berserker, take that trouble off your hands.
Rare items?
Rare is where the elixir is. You could spend your life dreaming of elixir, or spend your elixir living your dreams. Your choice.
You're looking for rare items?
I help people with problems. When someone discovers rare items that are legally questionable, I solve this problem without the need to take up the time of our busy official authorities. No fuss, no overstretching our legal authorities. It's much better for everyone. And all for the right price. I just do as any honest, loyal, law-abiding, practical berserker should do.
Teach me something.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Ну да. Мотификатор оружия. Твари, которые познаются найду. И которые не смотрят, что я буду сейчас делать. Такой фигни не было, ну блин. Я бы на них месте реально бы стать. Да, сказать, что коллекция вот эта фигня так не должно быть. Но я могу просто ходить в чужие дома. Реакция на это никакая. Наоборот, просто нет смысла прокачивать там, не знаю, вот это. Расты, то есть, если вы не смотрите. Ходьба, скрытность. Вот, он теряется, смысл вот этот теряется.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Вот я могу войти в чужой дом, и я ее нашел.
Hey, what's that you're hiding there?
What are you talking about?
There, on your arm. What is that?
It's an adjutor. Haven't you seen one before?
I've seen one. I've seen several. It's Elix technology, and that sort of device is forbidden to berserkers here in Goliath. Carrying a piece like that openly on your arm could get you into trouble.
I'm not carrying it. It's an implant.
An implant? Well, that gives you a reason for not removing it. Well, you don't look like an owl. Too much color in your cheeks, too much shine in your eyes. That and you've not tried to kill me. Still, best you know that should you find any other Elix technology on your travels, you should take it to the pit for disposal.
How do you get anything done without technology?
We haven't rejected technology completely. We have rejected Elix technology. And as you can see around you, we have done fine without it. A clean life. Life as it was before the comet. Life grown from mana. Now, that's a better use for Elix than building devices. So, we collect technology, extract the Elix from it, and throw the scrap into the pit.
Вот это реально хватает. Я просто помню, да, когда ты выбираешь пол, такие мужики, мы таких не любим. Да, реально. А мы тут таких, как ты, не любим. Ну да, реально.
So, you extract Elix just like the Alps?
You're comparing us to those inhuman creatures? Those monsters throw people into their converters. Alive or dead, it doesn't matter to them. We cure the soil of Elix's poison and use it for healing. You will find our healers on the upper ring. They'll show you how we use its power.
Ну и хороший вопрос. Если Эликс настолько плохо, почему расплачивается Эликс Киром Даун?
If Elix is so bad, why do you trade using Elixit?
You mean, why not turn it into mana?
It's Elix, isn't it?
Yes, but the concentration in it is just too low to produce mana. Maybe one day we'll manage it, but until then, it's useful. Everyone spends it, so we do too. I'm glad it's the Pilgrim and the Warlord who have to decide all these things. It makes my head hurt.
А как я его подставил над этим вопросом? Мне смешно. Существует извлечение своей течи, потому что мне не доверяют. То есть я рисую
So, you won't be confiscating my Elixit?
Oh, we need as much of it as possible to buy the things we need. So, please, trade while you're here.
Why not do this and use technology?
You sound like one of those technophiles, looking forward and not knowing their history. Listen, there are books from the Great Fall that say there were other ways to power machines, but that most of them poisoned the air and the soil. And so, Amric and the forefathers decreed that all technology that poisoned our world should be forbidden. And right at the time machines were forsworn, and we started to make Magalan pure again, mana was given to us. Magic is nature's reward for our rejection of technology. And if you have magic, why would you want technology? So the Alps pump Elix into themselves, the clerics feed it to machines, and we transmute it into magic.
Surely technology makes life easier.
Such is temptation. The Alps take Elix. They get stronger, but what have they become?
Victorious. They're beating you.
In the short term. They don't even know what they're fighting for. How can they ever be victorious if they let themselves become machines? They have a love of Elix, a need for it, but as to why, if we knew that, perhaps we could talk with them. But they have retreated into Zakor, only to be seen when they come to kill. And they're changing, becoming less human. While our mana helps us cast magic, it's toxic to the Alps.
But Alps can cast magic.
Yes, yes. Now there is something I don't understand.
So if you need Elix, why do you want to get rid of it?
Ah, Amrek's paradox. We are told Elix is the center of all ills in the world, and yet it is also the cure. So we collect it, transmute it, and hope we can win the race against those who would use it for destruction. You could help us with that.
You want me to collect Elix?
You must have seen that monster made of metal that sits on the horizon? That Alp converter?
What about it?
The elves built it to refine Helix here in Edan, but our warriors forced them to abandon it. That machine is a thing abhorrent to nature, but we can make use of it. Well, of the Helix in it. Amrek's paradox. Let's take that horror and make it magic. It won't be an easy task, but I need to get some parts from the converter that have a high Helix concentration in them. Can you do that?
Why not use Alp technology to get the Helix you need?
And where do we stop on that road? When we are feeding people into that machine like they do? Amrek and the Pilgrim agree. Magic is nature's cure. Technology, its curse. The world hearts will purify Magaland without the need for machines. It's up to us to tidy up the mess that those machines have already made.
I will get you the converter parts you want.
Good. Great. Thank you. Be careful, though. Last guy we sent disappeared. He promised he'd be back quickly. Never seen again.
Мне кажется, знаешь, я, по-моему, понял, чем похоже, они эти похожи на партию зеленых. Вот. Что говорят, техника плохо, вы загрязняете природу, такие, знаете, поэтому они не используют.
You're new here, right? You're an incomer? Tell me, what do you think about our laws? Do you think they should be strict, or just used as guidelines?
What laws?
You don't know of our laws? It's time you had an education.
Why are you asking me about laws?
Well, you're not one of us. And it's surprising to me that you don't know of our laws. Listen, can I ask you a favor? As an outsider, you're not bound by our laws. Not as much as a true berserker.
Who are you?
My name is Ornir. I'm one of the workers at the pit. We decommission forbidden technology here, making Magaland safer one machine at a time. I came up with that. Not everyone understands what we do here, particularly incomers. But as Amrek said, technology is seduction. The easy path will lay us waste. And so, here we are, removing temptation from the weak-minded.
What help do you need?
I believe I saw someone in the pit. Then he escaped. He's sort of hanging around outside town, down that path near the gate. I think he's an outlaw. I'm only guessing, but I think he must be after the equipment we throw down there into the pit. If it is really one, then he has to disappear.
Why don't you tell the guards?
No, they're... If that's a real outlaw, they couldn't deal with it. They're not top-notch, that's why they're here, not on the front line. No, I wouldn't want to put them in danger, but you look like you can handle yourself.
Why would an outlaw be down there?
Stealing. Stealing, of course. Bastards want nothing else but to make themselves rich. And the pit is where we throw all the bits of technology once they've had the helix removed. Worthless to us, but an outlaw? Well, they'd try and sell maggots to a corpse, wouldn't they?
So, why don't you take care of it?
Well, I'm not allowed to leave here. I've got to do things. I'm a technical expert. Angram wouldn't want me to endanger myself. I mean, if he was a piece of technology, I'd be there. The helix would be out. The law would be satisfied, but... Look, Angram's already watching. He hears I've been near an outlaw, I'm dead, or exiled.
What exactly do you want me to do?
Kill him. The outlaw. I'd recommend you do it from a distance. Don't get close. I'm certain he's up to something.
I will take care of the outlaw.
Good. Great. Thanks. I saw him by the cliff outside the gate into Goliath. You know, below the pit. You should check around there.
Quit messing around with that gizmo, will you?
I'm leaving.
Я мне вместе это без проблем. Ну, как не должно быть, наверное. Можно и чужие дома, и просто. В этот момент ты просто сидишь.
You know you shouldn't be here, right?